Welcome to Turning Point. My name is Tope Orolu, your host on the Turning Point platform. The Turning Point platform is your number one motivational platform that we have created to help us with information, ideas, knowledge that will help us to maximize our potentials to become persons of impact and be successful in our various endeavors. In this series, I'm going to be talking to us about some laws of success. Laws of success. Laws that I believe if we imbibe them, they will help us to be the best and to be able to maximize our potentials and be successful in our various businesses and careers. Today, I will talk about the law of asking. The law of asking. The law of asking. To ask simply means to make a request, to inquire, to ask a question. When you ask with an intention to get an answer. And so one of the very important laws or principles of success is being able to ask, learning to ask. Learning to ask. Sometimes we need to ask for support. We need to ask for help. You need to ask a question. You want an answer. You need to learn to ask. If you want to succeed in your careers, in your business, you need to learn to ask. One of the things that a lot of people don't know how to do is asking. Asking. A lot of people shy away from asking. And I'm going to give us, two reasons why people don't like to ask. Number one, the fear of rejection, the fear of no. A lot of people don't ask for resources, they don't ask for support, either from friends, from colleagues, from family, even from bosses, simply because they don't want to hear the word no. They fear that receiving or hearing a no seems like rejection. So there's a fear of rejection. So a lot of people don't want to ask because they're afraid of being rejected. But I want to say that if you want to succeed, you must learn to ask. And when you ask and you get a no, it doesn't necessarily mean you are being rejected. Sometimes when people say no to you, it may be for lack of information. It may be that your request has not been properly communicated. It may also be that there's a gap in understanding. It may also be that at that particular moment, the other person or the other party does not have the resources or time to be able to answer your request or even support or meet your needs. All right, so we should not be afraid of no. We should not be afraid of no. Learn to ask. Ask for that raise, ask for that help. It could be from your boss, it could be from your employer. You need to make a request. Learning to ask is very important. And when you want to succeed, you must get accustomed to the fact that at some point you will get a no. It's not everybody that you ask that will say yes to you. All right, so we must learn to understand that no is also a part of, an answer. It's an answer to, if you ask for help and they say no, just thinking that this person or this party does not have, the required resources or they are not willing to help. And that does not automatically translate to being rejected. The other reason why people don't like to ask, I would say, might be due to pride, okay? Some of us have this feeling that we know it all, or we have all the answers, or we don't want to bother people, which I consider as pride. And that's, not good enough, all right? It's good to learn to ask. Sometimes you need to drop your ego, drop your pride, and simply ask people for help. If you are stuck, you don't know what to do, you don't know where to go, or you have issues with your business, things are not going the way you expect. It could be with your relationship, it could be with your marriage, it could be with your business, it could be with your finances. Please drop your ego and ask somebody for help. I mean, it does not, reduce us in any way when we ask people for support, when we ask people for help. Sometimes the information you need might just be, around you there, and all you need to do is just to make a request and ask someone, for help. So I want to encourage us that if you want to succeed maximally, learn not to shy away from asking. Learn to ask your way. Ask your way. One of my favorite scriptures in the Bible says, ask and you will receive. Seek, you will find. Knock and the door will be opened unto you. Even God wants us to ask him. If you want to receive something from God, God expects us to make a demand. Ask him so that he will meet our needs. Not every time that you expect that people will know what you want or people will have an idea of what you're going through and they just come and give you that support. No, we must learn to cultivate the law of asking. And if you get a no, you move on, ask another person. And I'm sure before you ask one or two other people, you will get help and you will get the needed resources to make progress and move forward with your career or business. All right, so I want to thank you for watching this video. And I believe you have gained one or two things. And I say, God bless you, and I wish you success.